Greetings to everyone. Today, we'll take a look at the issue of invasive monkeys in Florida, where the sounds of gunshots or a monkey falling from trees have become commonplace. The state is facing significant challenges due to the growing population of wild monkeys. These monkeys have started to invade popular tourist spots and beaches. There are now roughly 5 million wild monkeys in Florida, causing damages that could reach up to 85 million USD annually. The invasion has become a major problem, as these monkeys not only spread diseases but also damage ecosystems and disrupt human activities. These monkey groups are responsible for significant economic losses and the destruction of both public and private property, causing concern among residents who fear potential attacks when outdoors. In response to the growing threat, Florida authorities have introduced strict control measures to manage the monkey invasion.
Das wird. Ich hab die ja nicht gefüttert. Guck mal.
A creative and eco-friendly solution being used is the installation of electric fences. These fences are equipped with wires that deliver a low voltage, strong enough to cause discomfort to the monkeys upon contact, encouraging them to quickly vacate the area. The Florida government has been exploring a more advanced solution involving sound wave-based audio emitters. These devices emit sounds with frequencies between 25 kHz and 55 kHz, which are inaudible to humans but cause significant discomfort to the monkeys, encouraging them to leave the area. These devices are strategically placed in areas commonly targeted by monkeys, effectively deterring them without using harmful or violent methods. In recent years, the wild monkey population has grown rapidly, making previous control strategies less effective. As a result, an alternative method was introduced, utilizing the Winchester Model 70 rifle, known for its precision. However, this approach met with strong opposition from the community and animal protection groups, who deemed it inhumane. Hunters tasked with this method must put in significant effort while still following strict government regulations. According to the latest data from the Florida Department of Wildlife, hunters managed to eliminate 180 wild monkeys during the most recent hunting season. This figure accounts for nearly 60% of the total monkey population that had invaded various areas throughout the state of Florida. This outcome highlights the relentless efforts of hunters in managing the wild monkey population, with the goal of reducing the damage they inflict on the environment and local communities. These figures also demonstrate the effectiveness of the control measures that have been put in place to address the wild monkey problem, which has become a significant concern for the state of Florida. The safety of hunters is a top priority, so they are required to undergo 3 to 4 months of training before participating in the hunt. Hunting activities are usually conducted during the dry season, when the weather conditions are more favorable, making it easier to locate the animals. In Florida, the most crucial monkey hunting season takes place in the fall, from September to November. This activity is mainly carried out in the forests and nature reserves of Central and South Florida. The challenging conditions in these areas require hunters to exercise both patience and precision with every shot. Monkey hunting requires hunters to be both accurate and discreet, as monkeys are quick climbers and can easily conceal themselves in the treetops. Hunters must be skilled in sniping techniques and use high-precision rifles to strike their targets from long distances. Patience and composure are crucial for hunters, allowing them to wait for the perfect moment to take a shot. They also rely on modern equipment, such as rifle-mounted binoculars and cameras, to monitor the monkey's movements, which improves the accuracy and effectiveness of their hunting efforts. In addition to rifles, hunters also use bows and arrows to improve accuracy and minimize noise during monkey hunting. The Florida Wildlife Management Bureau reports that POW hunting is about 70% more effective than rifle hunting in the state. It offers a quieter and less detectable method, as hunters typically conceal themselves in strategically placed blinds. Monkeys are highly attracted to food, with sweet fruits being their favorite bait. This gives hunters additional time to locate their target and take a shot. However, the downside of this method is that it limits hunters to close-range targeting, typically around 15 feet, about 4.5 meters. However, some communities still lack understanding of the dangers posed by monkey attacks on residents, leading to strong opposition to hunting. Many view it as an inhumane practice. In response, authorities have swiftly launched educational programs to raise awareness about the risks associated with the monkey invasion and the importance of managing the population effectively and safely.
That's pretty. Teeth.
It sounds like you're looking for some guidance on a script or closing statement for a video or social media post. I'd be happy to assist. If you'd like feedback or suggestions for improvement, feel free to share the full context or details of your message, and I'll help refine it or provide recommendations. How would you like to proceed? The squirrel population in the U.S. has experienced a significant rise, now estimated at around 300 million. This growth is largely attributed to factors such as a plentiful food supply and ideal breeding conditions, which have contributed to their rapid expansion. Squirrels, especially the eastern gray squirrel, flourish in urban and suburban areas where they have easy access to plentiful food and suitable nesting sites. The growing urbanization across the U.S. has unintentionally created perfect environments for these animals to thrive. One of the most troubling aspects of the expanding squirrel population is the damage they inflict on homes and property. Squirrels are well known for their gnawing behavior, which is driven by the need to constantly wear down their ever-growing teeth. This can lead to significant damage to structures, wiring, and other materials. Unfortunately, this behavior often results in serious consequences. Squirrels gnawing on electrical wires poses more than just a minor inconvenience. It is a significant safety risk. This destructive activity can lead to electrical fires, short circuits, and power outages, putting both property and lives in danger. A study by the Electrical Safety Foundation International, ESFI, reveals that squirrels are among the leading causes of power outages in the United States. For example, in 2020, a squirrel chewing on a transformer wire led to a major power outage in San Francisco, impacting nearly 100,000 people. Incidents like this underscore the serious dangers and financial costs associated with electrical damage caused by squirrels. Additionally, squirrels frequently seek shelter in roofs and attics, where they can cause substantial damage by gnawing through insulation, wood, and other building materials. Once inside, they often use insulation as nesting material, which not only damages the structure but also leads to heat loss, resulting in higher energy bills for homeowners. Squirrels are notorious for raiding gardens and farms, stealing fruits and nuts. This behavior affects not only individual gardeners but also has wider economic consequences for the agriculture industry. The damage to crops can be substantial, with some farmers reporting that up to 20% of their harvest is lost due to squirrel activity. Air rifles are especially popular for controlling squirrel populations due to their accuracy and lower risk of causing unintended damage. They are highly effective in urban and suburban environments, where safety and protection of property are top priorities. These rifles enable precise targeting with minimal disruption, ensuring that only the intended squirrels are impacted. On the other hand, shotguns are more suitable for rural areas, where the larger open space reduces the risk of harm to people and property. The wide spread of shotgun pellets allows hunters to cover larger areas and effectively target multiple squirrels at once, making them particularly useful in areas with dense squirrel populations. While hunting is considered by some as a necessary method to protect property and crops, others view it as inhumane. This ethical dilemma is especially pronounced in urban and suburban areas, where people often have a closer connection to wildlife and are more likely to see animals as part of their community. You're right. Wrapping up with a call to action is a great way to engage your audience and prompt them to reflect on the issue or take action. If you'd like, I can help you craft a specific call to action or refine any part of your script to make it even more compelling. Just let me know how you'd like to proceed. It's not monkeys or squirrels, but wild boar herds that are causing substantial damage in Mississippi. In a large field near the bordered area, a herd of 20 to 30 wild boars has been spotted, moving further into the city, creating growing concerns for residents and local authorities. The wild boars moved at a speed of 25 miles per hour, about 40 kilometers/h, and attacked a glass shop, causing panic among many bystanders who were encountering wild boars for the first time. The boar's sheer strength shattered the glass, resulting in repair costs of the shop totaling $4 million USD. The incidents didn't end there. Numerous traffic collisions took place on highways at night. In just 1 month, there were 54 car accidents involving wild boars, causing significant damage to many vehicles. The rising concerns over these disruptions and the threat to public safety have led Mississippi state authorities to seek effective measures to address the wild boar problem and restore order. In response to the escalating damage, authorities have deployed helicopters to tackle the growing wild boar population. From the air, hunters equipped with firearms are ready to engage at a moment's notice. The aerial vantage point offers a wide panoramic view, enabling them to spot and track the herds as they move through forests and swamps. As the hunting team pursues the boars, the excitement and tension build with each new sighting of the wild animals. Hunters must act swiftly, taking close-range shots to stop the boars before they can flee into dense forests or other hard-to-reach areas. The sound of gunfire combined with the roar of the helicopter's rotor blades creates an intense atmosphere, where every shot is a high-stakes challenge. In this perilous pursuit, the team must work in unison, coordinating their efforts to deal with the aggressive wild boars and ensure the safety of both themselves and the surrounding community. Teamwork is the most crucial element, as each member plays a vital role in monitoring, pursuing, and managing emergency situations. Close coordination and quick, accurate communication are essential to ensuring the safety of the team and the success of the mission. Trust in each other's skills and a strong sense of camaraderie are indispensable, allowing them to overcome the many challenges they face, particularly in the dangerous and unpredictable jungle environment. To ensure safety during hunting activities, hunters are required to wear protective gear, including helmets, goggles, and body armor, to protect themselves from potential hazards posed by firearms and the environment. Regular inspection and maintenance of their weapons are crucial, and they should only take shots when there is adequate lighting and clear visibility to minimize risks. Additionally, hunters must comply with legal regulations and obtain the necessary permits to participate in hunting activities. When hunting wild boars from helicopters, they are required to wear noise-canceling headphones to reduce the impact of the loud noise from the helicopter and firearms. These headphones help lower stress and fatigue, protect hearing, and improve focus, ultimately enhancing the hunter's effectiveness during each expedition.
It almost feels bad.
Hunting from a helicopter at night presents considerable risks to hunters due to the low light conditions, which hinder their ability to spot and identify targets, diminishing their overall effectiveness. In Mississippi, each wild boar hunt is a distinct challenge and experience. The seasoned hunters in the region have honed advanced technical skills, from executing silent approaches to mastering precise firearm handling, allowing them to navigate these difficult circumstances and successfully track and target the wild boars. They have taken down hundreds of wild boars in their hunts, seizing every opportunity across the vast plains of Mississippi. The herds of wild boars charge at high speeds to evade the hunters, with dust kicking up behind them with every stride. It becomes a race for survival, a battle between humans and the wild, where every move counts in the pursuit of these elusive creatures. The powerful helicopter rotors shake the dense canopy of the forest below. With a panoramic view from above, The rotors allow hunters to spot fast-moving herds of wild boars hidden beneath the forest cover without exposing themselves on the ground. This aerial advantage is indispensable, offering a crucial tactical edge when hunting in the challenging and dense jungle environments. A course on gun safety and aerial shooting techniques is essential for hunters. Training in wild boar hunting is a key part of their preparation, typically lasting around 3 months. During this course, hunters are taught the proper use of various weapons, including long-range hunting rifles and handguns, as well as how to handle the diverse scenarios they may face during the hunt. This training ensures that hunters are well equipped to safely and effectively pursue wild boars in challenging conditions. The technique of shooting wild boars from a helicopter requires specialized skills and hands-on experience. Hunters must be adept at coordinating with the pilot and support team to accurately locate the wild boars and ensure safe and effective shots. This teamwork is crucial, as precise communication and timing are essential for both the success of the hunt and the safety of everyone involved.
There you go. Little bastard. I blew it. One more up here. Oh, she's up. She's down. I want you to look at that field. They're everywhere. Hey.
Hunting activities often face strong opposition from the community due to their potential negative impact on local ecosystems, particularly forests. Public safety is a major concern, as hunting can pose risks to residents, especially when it occurs near residential or urban areas. The presence of firearms and the movement of hunters can create dangerous situations, prompting calls for stricter regulations and alternative methods of wildlife control. Ethics and morality play a significant role in the debate, with some arguing that hunting is not a form of entertainment or achievement, but rather an unjust act against animals. However, the practice of hunting wild boars from helicopters has proven effective in helping cities in Mississippi avoid dangerous encounters with this invasive species. While controversial, these measures have been implemented to protect public safety, control the boar population, and mitigate the damage caused by the animals in urban and rural areas alike. Although these solutions have proven useful in controlling the spread of some invasive species, do you think there might be more effective alternatives? If you do, we'd love to hear your insights in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our future videos. Be sure to pass this video along to your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Hello everyone! Hippopotamus is a large and impressive animal that lives mainly in the floodplains of Africa. With its massive size, hippos have a round and heavy body, along with short but very powerful legs. Their fur is dull gray or brown, and their thick skin helps them stay moist in hot, dry environments. A prominent feature of hippos is their large and sharp teeth, especially their large canines, which they use for defense and territorial disputes. Are you interested in learning about hippos? If so, leave the number 3 in the comment section below. Despite their sturdy and quiet appearance, hippos are actually one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, capable of moving quickly on land and attacking when they feel threatened. They are mainly found near rivers, lakes, and floodplains, where they spend much of their time bathing and cooling off. Hippos are social animals, often living in groups and communicating with each other through different sounds and body movements. But recently, the presence of hippos on U.S. roads has increased by about 18%, especially in states such as Florida, Louisiana, and Texas, where their presence has caused serious disruption to traffic, with highways and local roads frequently becoming impassable. This increase is largely due to the scarcity of natural food sources, forcing hippos to wander into populated areas in search of food. Understanding the growing impact hippos have on communities in the United States, new hunting policies have been implemented to manage their growing numbers. To participate, hunters must obtain special permits from state wildlife management agencies, such as the Department of Natural Resources, which ensures that hunting is done legally and ethically. The primary hunter usually uses a rifle or larger, specifically chosen for its ability to penetrate the hippo's thick hide and massive body. The spotter alerts the hunter when to shoot, usually aiming for vital organs such as the heart or lungs to ensure a quick and humane kill. However, if the prey does not fall immediately, the secondary hunter will take a follow-up shot to ensure a quick kill. Do you agree with this method? If so, like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. When hunters spot a hippo, they carefully assess a number of factors, including the distance to the animal, its size, and its behavior. Hunters typically aim at hippos at a distance of 30 to 50 yards, close enough to ensure accuracy but far enough away to be safe. The preferred target area is the vital organs, such as the heart or lungs, ensuring a quick and humane shot. If the hippo is in the water, the hunter must wait for the animal to surface and get a clear shot, which requires patience and precise timing. After each hunt, the results must be reported to the local wildlife authority, including details of the number of hippos killed and any incidents during the hunt. This reporting helps wildlife authorities monitor the effectiveness of population control efforts and make adjustments as necessary. Respect and understanding of hippo biology and habitat is essential to ensure that hunting does not harm the population and does not negatively impact the ecosystem of which they are an important part. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos. Wild boars are native to Asia and Europe. Studies on the origins of wild boars show that they originated in East Asia, specifically from southeastern China, and later spread to other parts of Asia and Europe. Wild boars have evolved into many different subspecies, and they are able to adapt to a variety of environments, from tropical forests to temperate forests and grasslands. Migration and expansion of wild boars to new areas has led to their presence in many parts of the world. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave number 1 in the comment section below. Wild boars are known for their high reproductive rate. They can breed all year round with peak breeding periods usually occurring in late autumn and winter. The gestation period of wild boars is approximately 115 days, and a female can give birth to a litter of 4 to 12 young, with an average of 5 to 6 young per litter, depending on environmental conditions and food availability. With a high reproductive rate and remarkable adaptability, feral hogs have established a large population, estimated at 9 million, distributed across many states in the United States. However, forest vegetation is not sufficient to sustain this large population, causing these animals to invade farmers' farms and cause significant damage. According to USDA research, feral hogs cause about $15 billion in damage to agriculture and related industries in the United States each year. Research shows that feral pigs regularly dig into the ground, damaging crops and soil structure, causing up to $190 in damage per acre. Feral pigs consume a variety of crops, including corn, soybeans, rice, wheat, peanuts, and vegetables. Have you ever experienced damage from feral pigs on your farm or property? Now let's look at the first method of solving this problem. Hunting with pigs with a shotgun is a popular practice in the United States for a number of compelling reasons. One of the main advantages of using a shotgun is its effectiveness at close range. Wild pigs typically live in brush and forest environments where visibility is limited and shooting distances are short. In these conditions, the ability of a shotgun to deliver a powerful shot at close range is invaluable. Additionally, shotguns are known for their stopping power when hunting large, powerful animals such as wild boars, especially with lead or shotgun pellets. The stopping power of a shotgun ensures that animals are taken down quickly and humanely. Another significant benefit of using a shotgun for hunting wild boar is its versatility. Hunters can load their shotguns with different types of ammunition, such as lead shot for long distances and shotgun shells for closer encounters. This versatility allows hunters to adapt to different hunting conditions, improving efficiency and safety in the field. Helicopter hunting of feral hogs, also known as aerial hunting, has become popular in some areas of the United States, especially in states with serious feral hog problems. The method is considered very effective in controlling populations because of its ability to cover large areas quickly and access difficult terrain. It allows for the rapid removal of large numbers of feral hogs, which is important in areas with serious agricultural and environmental damage. Helicopters allow hunters to get close and shoot the animals as soon as they are spotted, reducing the chance of them escaping. The data and information we found highlights the vital role hunters play in controlling feral pig populations. Their involvement directly impacts agricultural productivity, environmental conservation, and the overall economic well-being of affected communities. Do you agree with this approach? If so, like the video. And if not, leave a 2 in the comments. In addition, in environmental conservation, hunters help protect natural habitats by reducing damage caused by wild boars. By controlling wild boar populations, hunters support biodiversity and economically valuable ecosystem services. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue watching the next videos. Over the centuries, American farmers have faced new challenges due to climate change and declining food sources. They have deployed special security measures, used guns, and complied with wolf hunting regulations to protect livestock. However, do you think this method is effective? If so, please leave number 1 below in the comments section.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Night hunting is considered the ideal option for controlling wolf populations. However, careful preparation and extreme caution are needed to ensure safety and effectiveness during the process. Hunting, often. This requires close cooperation between individuals to ensure that wolf population control is carried out well. The main goal is to protect livestock and maintain an important source of income for many farmers.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hit him! Kill him. Stop! Kill him. Hey.
in addition to wolves. Farmers in the United States also face challenges from wild dogs. They have one distinguishing feature: unlike any other breed, their coat resembles that of leopards, as their name suggests. They live wild in wilderness areas and must fend for themselves. Wild dogs develop and survive in the natural environment from an early age, showing a characteristic temperament with sharp teeth. This creates an interesting situation, where they have to search for food and build shelter to survive. Creatures in this area hope to escape the hunt of wild dogs, but they have to face everything, luring prey within their reach. Wild dogs often attack everything from cattle to boars. All dealings with wild dogs must be maintained with caution and fear, because their ruthless attacks not only affect livestock, but also create a daunting challenge for all living beings in the area. The impact of stray dogs is not simply a threat to farmers' livelihoods, but also creates huge economic losses, estimated to be up to 50 million USD per year. This number not only poses a serious threat to the agricultural and livestock economy, but also has a significant impact on the lives of farmers who are facing this challenge. In the suburban and rural areas of Texas or California, life not only faces natural challenges such as flooding, but also losses from wildlife impacts. Wild boars, seemingly harmless, often invade gardens and are dangerous to agriculture. The uncontrolled proliferation of this animal species has a significant impact on the agricultural sector, posing risks to food safety and food supply. Each litter of wild boars can give birth to 6 to 12 cubs, and their high fertility and rapid reproduction rate pose a major challenge in controlling their numbers. Wild boars are not only wild creatures with high reproductive capacity, but also adapt flexibly in their diet. They tend to consume anything they encounter from plants, creating challenges for managers and having a major impact on the environment and agriculture. Let's explore together how people face this difficult reality and find effective solutions to protect their farms and gardens. Food for wild boars is very diverse, from radishes and potatoes to small insects. They can even carry food to feed themselves, making them formidable destroyers of farms and wildlife. Natural garden. Their ability to reproduce rapidly and lack of natural predators increases the risk of them controlling populations, creating a particular challenge for agricultural environments. In the United States, especially in rural areas, feral pigs have become a major threat to farmers. Their uncontrolled increase, called super wild boar, as the number of wild boars here increases and their reproductive ability becomes stronger. There are about 9 million wild boars every year. Forests occupy about 70,000 square kilometers of land, causing significant damage to crops and grasslands, affecting the growth of feed for livestock and poultry. They also often invade farm areas, causing destruction of cultivated areas, making maintaining stable agricultural production a challenge. And in just 30 years, the formidable wild boar species has rapidly expanded and occupied 39 states in the United States. American scientists have tried to support farmers in minimizing damage from wild boars in difficult situations. However, the problem remains a big challenge as each wild boar can give birth to millions of babies each year, and they take over land quickly. One of the most effective management measures is wild boar hunting. Experienced hunters are licensed and take careful measures to ensure safety and effectiveness. Hunting wild boars not only helps control their numbers, but also provides a natural food source for the community. Wild boar meat has a unique flavor and is an important part of local cuisine. The feral hog situation in East Texas, where there are more than 2 to 5 million animals, costs about $2.1 billion annually nationwide and $118 million in Texas alone. Wild boars are not native, and during the growing season they will forage for food, putting additional pressure on farmers. Please share how you manage the feral pig problem in your area in the comments section below, so we can learn and share solutions. Wild boars not only cause damage to crops and gardens by following fences and consuming newly sown seeds regularly, but also cause great damage to agriculture and pastures. Their behavior of digging deep holes not only injures livestock, but also damages agricultural equipment each year. Approximately 66 to 70% of the wild boar population needs to be cold controlled to maintain population stability and reduce pressure on the environment and agricultural production. To address this problem, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department implemented a wild boar hunting season in Texas. The destruction of wild boars is allowed using any legal means at any time of the day or night, including the use of night vision and thermal imaging devices.
아şağı ineceğiz. Aç aç.
Wild boars have highly developed physical characteristics and hunting instincts. They can dig deep holes, harm livestock, and damage agricultural infrastructure. Male wild boars have long tusks and sharp teeth, enhancing their ferocity. Warning about their danger is essential, especially when they have the ability to enter military areas and cause serious injuries to combat aircraft. In fact, there have been documented cases of wild boars entering the military area to dig and destroy objects such as fighter aircraft. The ferocity of these wild boars is truly horrifying. In 1988, a giant wild boar wandered onto a runway in Florida and encountered a landing F-16 fighter jet. A similarity, the impact resulted in a serious collision that sent the multi-million-dollar F-16 crashing into the nearby woods, completely destroyed by the ferocity of the wild. Not only do they cause physical damage, wild boars also carry at least 30 pathogens and 37 types of parasites, creating a direct threat to human and animal health. To control wild boars, an integrated method is most effective, which includes the use of wild boar traps during control. These access traps are placed in areas where wild boars frequently pass through or frequently appear. The traps are carefully designed and placed to attract wild boars and retain them once they enter. The use of supporting equipment, such as red cameras and surveillance cameras, also plays an important role in this process. These devices help monitor and analyze wild boar behavior, thereby understanding their movement patterns and habits. Thanks to this, researchers and operators can make more accurate and effective decisions. Despite efforts to control feral hog populations, they remain a serious problem in many areas of the United States. The states are facing rapid reproduction and few natural predators, increasing the difficulty of controlling them. Many states have implemented stricter measures, such as aerial hunting at night and the use of specialized traps to control wild boars. Research on wild boar populations from 1992 to 2012 shows that wild boar numbers tend to continue to increase in the next 30 to 50 years. This situation poses the risk of feral pigs completely colonizing the environment in the United States, depending on the effective measures the country takes to meet the challenge of these dangerous feral hogs. Have you ever dealt with a problem of wild boars or stray dogs? If so, please share how you solved it in the comments section below to let us know. And don't forget to press the like button and follow the channel to continue the journey of discovery with cat farmers. Hello everyone! Coyotes are an important predator in the North American ecosystem. They typically live in grasslands, open woodlands, and open areas where they can easily hunt down prey such as deer, rabbits, and rodents. Coyotes are notable for their thick light brown fur and sharp eyes, which help them operate effectively at night. Are you interested in learning about coyotes? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments below. Coyotes, in particular, live in packs, which allows them to coordinate their hunting and territorial defense more effectively. Not only are they skilled hunters, but they also play an important role in maintaining ecological balance, controlling prey numbers, and protecting plant species in their habitat. The increase in the coyote population in recent years has led to their encroachment into human settlements. As food sources in their natural environment are reduced due to habitat loss and climate change, coyotes are forced to search for food closer to human settlements. This behavior is not only a concern for residents, but also leads to conflicts between coyotes and humans, as they prey on livestock or harm domestic animals. This encroachment has created great pressure on the ecosystem and requires effective management measures to protect human communities. The use of traps to capture coyotes is an effective method of protecting communities from coyote encroachment. The traps are specifically designed to be safe and effective, minimizing harm to both coyotes and other animals in the area. When placed in strategic locations near the boundary between grasslands and residential areas, these traps can limit the movement of coyotes into populated areas. However, using guns to hunt coyotes is a quick and effective way to reduce the number of coyotes that invade residential areas. When coyotes increase in population and begin to invade agricultural lands or human settlements, using guns allows for quick elimination of the nuisance individuals, thereby minimizing the risk of attacks and property damage. Do you agree with this hunting method? If yes, please like the video, and if no, leave a 0 in the comments. To effectively hunt prairie foxes, the hunter needs to take several important steps. First of all, it is necessary to study the behavior and habits of foxes. They are usually active in the early morning and late afternoon, so this is the ideal time to hunt. The hunter should choose a suitable hiding place, which can be near the fox's usual places or along the trails they often travel. Hunting coyotes safely requires the hunter to follow strict rules and safety measures. First, careful preparation of equipment is very important. Hunters should use high-precision guns and wear goggles to protect their eyes. Before starting, it is necessary to check the surrounding situation to ensure that there are no people or animals near the hunting area. Hunters should maintain a safe distance and only shoot when they are sure of a good shot to avoid injury to themselves or others. In addition, hunting should take place in small groups to support each other and increase safety. Finally, hunters should have a clear escape plan in case of an unexpected incident, ensuring that all activities take place within the framework of laws and regulations on wildlife protection. When hunting coyotes, choosing the right firearm is crucial to ensuring efficiency and safety. Heavy-duty rifles, such as the .243 Winchester or .270 Winchester, are often preferred for their accuracy and ability to inflict great damage. These rifles have the ability to shoot long distances, allowing hunters to keep a safe distance from their targets. Focused. The hunter should slowly raise the gun, making sure he is stable and that there are no obstacles in his line of sight. Before pulling the trigger, take a good look at the target, paying attention to factors such as wind and distance. This not only improves accuracy, but also ensures a quick and humane shot. An accurate shot will reduce the coyote's suffering and keep the public safe from the threat they pose. After hunting coyotes, damage to local property and livestock has been significantly reduced. The number of invasive coyotes has decreased, improving community safety. Hunters are required to report their results to wildlife management agencies, recording the number of coyotes hunted, the location of the hunt, and other relevant information. This not only helps monitor the coyote population, but also contributes to the development of more sustainable management measures in the future, protecting both animals and people's livelihoods. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel for the latest videos. Turkeys, a North American bird, are known for their bright plumage and large size. They are often raised for their meat and eggs, and are traditionally eaten during holidays like Thanksgiving. Turkeys have recognizable features, such as their featherless heads and distinctive red combs. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments below. They live in flocks. When foraging for food, turkeys often travel together, using their keen eyesight and hearing to detect predators. They are diurnal feeders, eating mainly seeds, fruits, and insects. Turkeys also have different calls to communicate, from calls to friends to alarm calls when detecting danger. These behaviors help them stay safe and adapt well to their living environment. The recent surge in turkey populations has caused significant damage to agriculture and the environment. When flocks become overcrowded, turkeys not only compete with other species for food, but also cause crop damage. They often forage in fields, damaging crops and reducing yields. Furthermore, the presence of turkeys in populated areas also increases the risk of traffic collisions and sanitation issues. Controlling turkey populations has become a major challenge for wildlife managers and farmers in the region. To reduce the damage caused by turkeys, hunting has become an effective method to minimize the damage this species causes to agriculture and the environment. By managing turkey populations properly, farmers can protect their crops from the invasion of flocks. Organizing supervised hunts helps ensure that the activity is safe and complies with conservation regulations. Furthermore, hunting not only reduces pressure on agricultural resources, but also helps maintain the ecological balance in the area, allowing other animals to thrive without excessive competition. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like this video. If no, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. When hunting turkeys, maintaining a safe distance is extremely important to protect yourself and those around you. Additionally, when approaching a turkey, keeping an optimal distance of 15 to 20 meters will allow hunters to have an accurate shot without scaring their prey and causing them to run away. They should also always look carefully before shooting, making sure there are no other people or objects in their line of sight. Following these rules will not only protect your own safety, but also ensure an enjoyable and productive hunting experience. Once you have spotted the turkey, it is important to stay calm and take careful steps. First, observe carefully to determine the distance and location of the prey, and pay attention to the wind direction to avoid being spotted. When you are ready, make sure you have a clear and safe shooting angle. Make your shot with full concentration, and watch the turkey's reaction to determine whether the shot was accurate. Instead of hunting turkeys, we can focus on conserving and managing turkey populations in the wild. This can be done through public education programs that raise awareness of the ecological value of turkeys. We can also develop sanctuaries where turkeys can live and thrive without being affected by hunting activities. In addition, restoring and protecting natural habitats for turkeys will help maintain healthy populations, thereby contributing to biodiversity and ecological balance. Thank you for watching the video. Please give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos. Hello, dear friends. Many countries around the world are also facing a significant challenge with the increasing population of wild boars. Italy is one such country where the wild boar population has surged in recent years. So, how do Italian farmers and hunters cope with millions of these wild animals? Let's explore in this video. If you find this information interesting, please leave a comment with the number 1 below. Wild boar populations in Italy, Canada, and the United States are increasing, posing challenges in managing wildlife populations. In Italy, the wild boar population has nearly doubled over the past decade, reaching 1 million in 2022 from 500,000 in 2010. Similar trends have been observed in Canada and the United States. The sudden increase in the wild boar population in Italy is attributed to the development of abandoned agricultural land, providing additional food sources and shelter for wild pigs. However, this population growth also brings negative consequences, as wild boars pose threats to agriculture, livestock, and traffic. They cause extensive damage to crops by consuming grass, grains, and other crops, leading to significant agricultural losses. Moreover, wild boars can attack livestock, especially piglets, and cause traffic accidents while crossing roads. According to the Italian farmers' organization called Red Wild Boars, wild boars cause €100 million in damage each year to the agricultural sector in Italy. These damages include losses from crop destruction, attacks on livestock, and traffic accidents. To address these challenges, Italian farmers and hunters have implemented various measures. Wild boar hunting is a crucial strategy for controlling their population. It is conducted throughout the year, adhering to government regulations in Italy. There are 2 main types of hunting: seasonal hunting, usually occurring from September to December, when wild boars are most active in planned hunting according to government schedules. Targeting areas where wild boars cause the most damage. before engaging in hunting. Italian farmers often take initial measures, such as planting unattractive crops, using sturdy fences, and selecting fruit and vegetable varieties that are not preferred by wild boars. In addition to hunting, in Italy, traps are also used to capture wild boars. The trapping process usually takes place during the day when wild boars are less active. Traps are strategically placed in areas frequented by wild boars, such as forests, grasslands, and agricultural fields. The trap teams regularly inspect and, when capturing wild boars, harvest and relocate them. These traps are deployed in both rural and urban areas to protect fields and property from the damage caused by wild boars. Can significantly decrease the interest of wild boars in these areas. Regular garbage collection, especially in rural and suburban areas, is also an effective way to reduce the food supply for these animals. While efforts to manage the wild boar population continue, farmers and hunters in Italy are committed to seeking innovative and effective solutions. The battle against wild boars requires collaboration, dedication, and ongoing research to achieve sustainable results. The battle against invasive species is not unique to Italy. By a wealthy individual named Thomas Austin. However, this event marked the beginning of a new chapter in the country's animal history. Since then, the uncontrolled explosion in the rabbit population has had serious negative impacts on both nature and agriculture. This issue has not only caused headaches for the government, but also posed significant challenges for many farmers in finding solutions and measures to prevent the rabbit's proliferation. Over the past 100 years, Australian governments and farmers have implemented various measures to control the rabbit population. These measures include building fences, destroying rabbit burrows, and deploying biological control methods, such as infecting rabbits with viruses and releasing them into the wild. However, due to favorable living conditions and rapid reproduction rates, the rabbit population continues to increase unchecked, despite efforts to eradicate them. Female rabbits typically start reproducing at just 5 to 6 months old. Today, female rabbits in Australia can produce up to 4 litters a year, with each litter typically consisting of 7 to 10 offspring. The young rabbits live in burrows for a long time and only leave when their mothers feel safe. They are nursed for about 4 weeks before they start eating other food. According to research by the Australian Pest Animal Control CRC, an estimated 287 million rabbits live in Australia, with around 177 million born each year. As of now, hundreds of millions of rabbits have been distributed across every territory in Australia and can be found wherever there is grass and suitable nesting sites. Rabbits are a preferred prey for carnivorous animals such as feral dogs. feral cats and foxes. Although the number of rabbits killed each year by predators is small compared to the total rabbit population in Australia, it still has a significant impact on the ecosystem. After about 4 to 5 weeks, these young rabbits will stop nursing and begin a new independent life. They will search for food wherever they can find it, from backyards to gardens or open fields. Essentially, almost any place in Australia can be an ideal habitat for these adaptable animals, except for areas with a lot of clay and sand, such as in the northern and southern regions of the continent. Currently, New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria are the states with the largest rabbit populations, with New South Wales alone having about 65 million rabbits. Here are some of the negative impacts caused by the hundreds of millions of rabbits. One significant impact is the depletion of Australia's natural grass resources due to the overdispersion of rabbits. A mature rabbit can consume up to 7% of its body weight in grass each day, leading to a decrease in grass availability for other animal species. Rabbits also threaten around 322 different plant and animal species, resulting in significant economic losses for the Australian government, estimated at over $215 million annually. Australia's rabbit population has reached a record high, exceeding the country's human population by over 11 times. This not only poses a major challenge to ecology, but also threatens the country's agriculture. The nesting habits of millions of Australian rabbits also have serious consequences, from erosion to the destruction of natural landscapes where they live. This also creates unnecessary competition with native animal species, especially as the rabbit population continues to grow. To address this issue, the Australian government has approved rabbit hunting without limits on the number of rabbits that can be killed. Furthermore, organized rabbit hunting is encouraged to reduce the pressure of this invasive species on the natural environment. In summary, similar to the issue of feral pigs in the United States, the rabbit problem in Australia will continue to be a major challenge for both the government and farmers for many years to come. They will need to continuously search for and implement effective control measures to prevent the proliferation of this invasive species. In addition to rabbits, feral cats are also an invasive species that have caused many negative impacts on Australia's ecosystem, with millions of feral cats existing in Australia. They have caused significant declines in many other animal species, from birds to small mammals. Catching and killing feral cats is the most common method of controlling their spread. So, we have seen the significant impact of the invasion of rabbits and feral cats on both Australia's nature and agriculture. If you enjoy such videos, please leave your comments in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching this video. Namibia is home to a large population of giraffes, with estimates indicating that there are approximately 12,000 to 15,000 giraffes in the country. These magnificent creatures are typically found in the northern regions, particularly in Etosha National Park, as well as in communal conservancies and private wildlife reserves. Despite their symbolic role, giraffes are sometimes hunted in Namibia. On average, about 100 to 150 giraffes are legally hunted each year under strict regulations aimed at wildlife management and conservation. So what drives the hunting of giraffes in Namibia? Join us to find out, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with the latest information. Notably, in Namibia, on August 11, 2024, a tragic incident occurred when a man was attacked by a giraffe, resulting in severe injuries. The man was quickly taken to the nearest hospital, where he received emergency treatment. Despite the medical team's efforts to stabilize him, the severity of his injuries was too great, and he sadly passed away shortly thereafter. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of interactions with wildlife and the importance of exercising caution when in close proximity to wild animals. So, what strategies should Namibian wildlife managers implement to effectively minimize the impact of giraffes on local ecosystems? To effectively address the challenges posed by giraffes, Namibia has a regulated system for hunting these animals. Approximately 300 to 400 hunters are registered annually to hunt giraffes in Namibia, with this number fluctuating depending on specific conservation needs and population control measures. These hunters typically use large caliber rifles, such as the 375H and H, or larger, due to their ability to deliver a quick and humane kill given the giraffe's large size and thick hide. In addition to rifles, some hunters opt for bows, particularly compound bows with a draw weight of at least 70 pounds, which are designed to penetrate the giraffe's tough skin and reach vital organs. The giraffe hunting season in Namibia typically runs from May to September, coinciding with the dry season when giraffes are more concentrated around water sources, making them easier to track and hunt. Hunters usually go in small groups of 2 to 4 people, often accompanied by a professional hunting guide who is knowledgeable about the terrain and giraffe behavior. This group dynamic not only enhances safety, but also ensures adherence to ethical hunting practices. To legally hunt giraffes in Namibia, hunters must obtain several licenses and permits. This includes a general hunting license, a special permit specifically for hunting giraffes, and in some cases, a CITES permit if the hunter intends to export any part of the animal out of the country. The minimum age for hunting giraffes is typically set at 18 years or older, ensuring that the hunter is legally recognized as an adult and capable of understanding the responsibilities and risks associated with hunting large game animals. When hunters in Namibia spot a giraffe, their first step is to carefully observe the animal, assessing its size, age, and condition to determine whether it meets the legal and ethical criteria for a hunt. Typically, giraffes that are between 10 to 18 feet tall, approximately 3 to 5.5 meters, and weigh between 1,600 to 2,000 pounds, 3,000 pounds, around 725 to 1,360 kilograms, are considered suitable for hunting, with a focus on targeting older males that have passed their prime reproductive age. Before taking a shot, hunters must pay close attention to several factors, including the distance to the giraffe, the wind direction, and the giraffe's posture. These factors are crucial for ensuring an effective and ethical shot. Hunters must also be aware of their surroundings to avoid endangering other wildlife or people in the area. When shooting, hunters typically aim for the vital organs, specifically the heart and lungs, located just behind the giraffe's front shoulder. Targeting this area provides the quickest and most human kill, minimizing the animal's suffering. After a successful hunt, hunters are required to tag the giraffe and report the hunt to the relevant authorities. The tagging process involves attaching a tag to the giraffe, which includes information such as the hunter's license number, the date of the hunt, and the location. Afterward, hunters must report the hunt to the Ministry of Environment, Forestry, and Tourism of Namibia. This data is crucial for monitoring giraffe populations and ensuring that hunting activities remain sustainable, contributing to overall conservation efforts in the region. We would love to hear your perspective, so please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Bobcat hunting is a popular activity across the United States, with the United States Sportsmen's Alliance being one of the leading organizations in this field. They host events several times a year, providing a platform for hunters to not only participate in conservation efforts, but also to control the bobcat population. This control is crucial in mitigating the estimated $100 million in damages caused by bobcats, and participants have the opportunity to gain valuable hunting experience, connect with fellow hunters, and support more effective wildlife management initiatives. So what strategies have proven successful for hunters? Let's explore, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Hunting bobcats with rifles has consistently yielded the highest success rates, making rifles the preferred equipment for controlling the bobcat population in the United States. This preference is due not only to their effectiveness, but also to the strong cultural tradition they represent in the country. But what requirements must hunters meet before pursuing bobcats in the United States? To hunt bobcats, hunters must possess a government-issued bobcat hunting license and a hunting tag. This process involves applying through the State Wildlife or Natural Resources Agency, which can usually be completed online, by mail, or in person at authorized locations. applicants may be required to provide proof of completing a hunter education course. For residents, hunting licenses range from $20 to $50, while bobcat hunting tags cost between $5 to $25, sometimes included in the general hunting license. For non-residents, the costs are higher, with hunting licenses ranging from $100 to $350, and bobcat hunting tags costing between $10 to $50. So, what key factors should hunters consider to maximize their chances of a successful bobcat hunt? The bobcat hunting season varies by state, but generally occurs from late fall to early spring. For example, in Texas, the season typically runs from October to February, while in Montana, it spans from December to mid-February. Choosing the right terrain is crucial for a successful hunt. Hunters should choose areas that match their physical condition and where bobcats are commonly found, such as forests, mountains, grasslands, and agricultural zones. Hunting at dawn and dusk is particularly effective, as these times align with the bobcat's natural hunting periods, increasing the chances of encountering them. To lure bobcats into range, hunters often use electronic calls that emit pre-recorded sounds of animals in distress, such as rabbits, rodents, or birds, which are common prey for bobcats. These calls are placed at a distance from the hunter to attract the bobcat into shooting range. Feather baits, which mimic the movement of small birds or injured prey by fluttering in the wind, are also used to capture the bobcat's attention. So what key skills and techniques must hunters master for a successful bobcat hunt? When a bobcat appears, hunters must remain completely still to avoid startling it. They need to confirm that the animal is indeed a bobcat and not another species, and ensure that it has reached the appropriate size and age for hunting. This requires considerable experience and knowledge about bobcats.
It looks like he's a pretty decent sized cat. Yeah.
To shoot accurately, hunters use tripods, shooting sticks, or natural supports like tree branches to stabilize their rifles. They aim for vital areas such as the chest or shoulder to ensure a quick and humane kill, gently squeezing the trigger to avoid jerking the gun and missing the target. After taking the shot, hunters should keep their rifle aimed at the bobcat to observe whether it falls immediately or runs a short distance. If the bobcat runs, it's important to note the direction it traveled to facilitate easy tracking.
Just him and red ones. Kill it.
The hunt must comply with state regulations, including attaching any required tags or permits to the bobcat to verify the hunt. Hunters are also required to report their harvest to the appropriate wildlife management agencies within a specified time frame, such as submitting a report online or by mail within 10 days of the hunt in California. hunting bobcats with rifles presents several challenges and benefits. Effective population management is one of the primary benefits, as hunting helps control bobcat numbers, preventing overpopulation that could lead to a decrease in prey availability and increased conflicts with humans and livestock. By keeping the bobcat population in check, we help maintain a healthy balance in the ecosystem. However, this activity is not without its challenges. Safety risks are always present when handling firearms, and accidents can occur if safety protocols are not strictly followed. Hunters must remain vigilant and adhere to safety guidelines to prevent incidents. In addition, public perception is another significant challenge, as hunting, particularly predator hunting, can attract negative attention and criticism from the public and animal rights groups. This can potentially lead to regulatory changes and restrictions. We would love to hear your thoughts on this approach, so please share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Wild boars are also causing significant damage. In 2021 alone, the damage amounted to a staggering $11 billion, and projections suggest this figure could rise to $25 billion by 2023. Comment with the number 1 to join us as we explore this issue further. Join us as we explore this critical issue in our agricultural report and uncover the far-reaching impact that invasive species are having on agriculture in Canada. Canadian farmers are seeking the most effective methods to address this problem. The wild boar population, as seen in many wildlife videos, is one of the primary causes. These animals are highly adaptable and can thrive in a variety of environments. Their rapid reproduction rate makes control particularly challenging. Since 1990, the forests in Alberta, located in central Canada, have been home to the largest wild boar population. Over the years, their numbers have increased significantly. Wild boars can consume almost anything in the forest, causing substantial ecological disruption. As forest resources become depleted, they move on to fields and farms, creating additional problems for the agricultural sector. Initially, farmers took measures to prevent wild boars from entering their fields. But these measures were not always effective. Preventing wild boars from invading farmers' fields has faced significant challenges. Protective measures included the traditional use of herbicides on the fields. However, the effectiveness of these chemicals diminishes over time as their scent fades, while the wild boars continue to cause damage. The consequences of this are evident in the damage to cornfields, clearly illustrating the challenges that farmers face in protecting their crops. According to a 2022 report by the Canadian Ministry of Agriculture, traps captured around 20,000 wild boars in 2021. Although this number is relatively small compared to the estimated total population of about 1 million, it demonstrates a certain level of effectiveness. The traps work by baiting the wild boars and can be used in various terrains, including rugged areas. Cage traps, which do not create loud or sudden noises, are well suited for areas frequently visited by wild boars. However, while trapping has proven somewhat effective in controlling the wild boar population, there are still many limitations. Canadian farmers have taken additional steps by erecting fences around their fields and farms. Nevertheless, the wild boar problem continues to worsen, and these measures alone are simply not enough. Therefore, farmers have started using electric fencing to create protective barriers for livestock and farm areas where wild boars frequently appear. They are willing to invest in this equipment despite the costs, as installing electric fences can range from $25,000 to $30,000 per mile. Although these fences can last from 10 to 20 years with proper maintenance, not all farmers find this solution satisfactory. In some areas, wild boars are still able to breach these fences, highlighting the need for more innovative and effective measures. According to a 2022 study by the University of Alberta, the most effective method Canadian farmers have used to reduce the wild boar population is hunting. Data from 65 farms in Alberta, British Columbia, and Ontario show that hunting has significantly reduced the number of wild boars in these areas. Post-harvest fields are particularly good hunting grounds because they often attract wild boars due to leftover food and shelter. The open visibility of the fields, combined with the boars' lower alertness at night, makes hunting more convenient and safer for hunters. Hunting wild boars in post-harvest fields has been practiced in Canada since the 1990s and has become increasingly popular, especially as the wild boar population has surged. Specific successes, such as the capture of 1,000 wild boars in Alberta's cornfields in 2021 and 500 in British Columbia in 2022, clearly demonstrate the effectiveness of this strategy. This not only brings satisfaction to the participants, but also helps control and balance the wild environment, protecting Canada's landscapes and agricultural resources from wild boar invasion. Do you enjoy the experience of hunting wild boars? If yes, leave a number 1. If not, leave a number 0 and share your thoughts in the comments below. Sharing experiences and building a community of skilled and knowledgeable hunters is crucial for facing these challenges safely and successfully. Do you enjoy the experience of hunting wild boars? If yes, leave a number 1. If not, leave a number 0 and share your thoughts in the comments below. Komodo dragons, one of the world's largest lizards, are found mainly on the Indonesian islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang. They can grow up to 3 meters long and weigh up to 150 kilograms, and are distinguished by their gray scales and yellow markings. Komodo dragons are carnivores, often hunting large mammals such as deer and wild boar, using agility and stealth to approach their prey. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave your number 1 in the comments below. Komodo dragons, with their large size and overwhelming strength, often engage in fights to determine territory or control over mates. In these fights, 2 dragons will confront each other using their sharp teeth and powerful claws. They may attack each other by biting and knocking down their opponents, demonstrating their ferocity and determination. In addition, the predation of Komodo dragons has affected other animals in the ecosystem, possibly reducing the populations of the species they hunt. This can lead to ecological imbalance in the area, affecting biodiversity. Therefore, careful management and conservation of Komodo dragons must be carried out to limit the damage they can cause, while protecting the existence of this species in the wild. The presence of Komodo dragons near livestock areas not only causes economic losses, but also increases fear in the community. Many livestock farmers have sought to protect their livestock by building fences or closely monitoring them. Although Komodo dragons are a rare wild animal, these attacks create human-nature conflicts, requiring effective management measures to protect both livestock and Komodo dragons. To address the growing problem of Komodo dragon encroachment, several hunting organizations have been established, with Persatuan Menech dan Berburu Kuru Indonesia leading the effort. The organization has successfully reduced the threat posed by Komodo dragons by about 20 to 30% through rigorous and thorough hunting strategies. Do you agree with this approach? If yes, please like this video. If no, please leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. The hunting group is highly skilled in dealing with the threat posed by Komodo dragons. Over the past year, the group has successfully harvested 7 Komodo dragons, making a significant contribution to reducing livestock losses in affected areas. Their meticulous hunting methods prove their essential role in the organization as they consistently achieve good results. To achieve such impressive results, the team used strategic planning, careful monitoring, and precise execution. First, the hunters needed to carefully study the behavior of Komodo dragons, determining when and where they were most likely to appear, such as near water sources or areas with abundant food. Patience was key, as these dragons can be difficult to approach. Once the target has been identified, the hunter needs to use camouflage equipment to blend into the environment, reducing the possibility of being detected. Choosing clothes with colors that match the surrounding landscape and using additional camouflage items such as leaves or branches can help increase effectiveness. The hunter needs to stay calm and make accurate shots, paying attention to safety and surrounding environmental factors such as wind direction, light, and terrain. On average, a successful hunt can yield 2 to 4 Komodo dragons or more, depending on the population control goals of the area. After each hunt, hunters are required to report details such as the number of dragons killed, their size, and the specific location of the hunt. This not only helps monitor the population, but also contributes to conservation efforts and sustainable management of the species. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue watching the next videos. Hello everyone! Pheasants are birds with many outstanding and attractive features. They are usually large in size, with a body length of up to 1 meter, and have bright plumage with a variety of colors, from red, blue, to yellow, depending on the species. They have strong legs, adapted to moving on the ground, and are capable of short flights. Pheasants are very active, often live in flocks and have rich communication sounds. They are also omnivorous, often foraging for food from seeds, fruits to insects, contributing to the maintenance of the ecosystem. Let's find out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive the latest updates. The rapid increase in pheasants can have negative impacts on the environment and ecosystem. When pheasant populations grow too large, they can compete with native species for food and habitat, reducing biodiversity. This increase also leads to the consumption of large amounts of seeds and plants, affecting the growth of other plants in the area. Furthermore, pheasants often cause damage to agricultural crops, creating conflicts between them and farmers. This behavior not only causes economic losses to farmers, but also creates conflicts between humans and pheasants, requiring effective management and control measures to protect both the livelihoods of communities and the natural environment. Pheasant control with guns is considered a necessary solution to reduce the damage they cause to agriculture and the environment. When pheasant populations increase uncontrollably, they often invade fields, causing great damage to crops. Shooting pheasants in these cases can help reduce their numbers, thereby limiting the negative impact on crops and local ecology. Do you agree with this hunting method? If yes, like the video, and if no, leave a 0 in the comments. Effective pheasant hunting requires careful preparation and an understanding of their behavior. First, the hunter needs to study the pheasant habitat, identifying areas where they are likely to appear, such as near water sources or areas with abundant food. Choosing the right time, usually early in the morning or late in the evening, is also important because this is when pheasants are most active. In addition, hunting pheasants with hunting dogs is a traditional and effective method, taking advantage of the dog's ability to smell and search. When starting the hunt, the hunter often leads the dog into the area where pheasants often appear. The dog will use its sensitive sense of smell to detect the scent of pheasants, helping the hunter determine their location. When hunting, it is important to remain quiet and patient, and use camouflage techniques to avoid detection. Using pheasant calls to attract them is also an effective technique. Once in a favorable position, the hunter needs to focus and stay calm when making the shot, ensuring that he has a clear and safe shooting angle. Finally, monitoring the pheasant's reaction after the shot is essential to ensure the success of the hunt. After pheasant hunting, it is important to manage the population and their habitat to ensure sustainability. First, hunters need to record the number of pheasants hunted, as well as determine the age and health status of each prey, which helps assess the overall health of the pheasant population in the area. In addition, maintaining habitat is essential. This may include protecting breeding areas, restoring native vegetation, and facilitating the growth of other species in the ecosystem. Thank you for watching the video. Give us a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the latest videos. See you in the next videos. Hello everyone. Mountain lions, also known as cougars, are becoming an increasing concern in the United States, particularly in Texas, where an estimated 4,000 to 6,000 of these predators roam each year. They cause more than $15 million in damage, including livestock losses, property destruction, and an increased threat to human safety. This financial burden underscores the urgent need for effective management strategies. So, what specific threats do mountain lions pose in Texas? Let's explore the answer together, and don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel or liking this video. Thank you very much. Mountain lions are increasingly invading farms in Texas to hunt livestock, with chickens being their primary target. Each year, farms in Texas lose between 100,000 to 120,000 chickens due to these predators. Farms located near mountainous or forested areas suffer the most significant losses, with some reports indicating a reduction of up to 15% in their poultry stock. This loss translates into a revenue reduction of over $12 million. So, what measures can farmers take to protect their economy and livestock? Let's explore the strategies they can implement to safeguard their livelihoods. They watch from the kitchen as the big cat roams nearby. Building fences around farms is a common method that Texas farmers use to protect their livestock from predators like mountain lions. These fences are typically at least 8 feet high and are often reinforced with materials like wire mesh to prevent climbing. Installing fences allows farmers to quickly establish a barrier around their property. However, there are significant drawbacks as well. The high cost of materials and installation can be a financial burden, especially for smaller farms. Additionally, fences are often considered a temporary measure, as determined predators may eventually find ways to breach them, making them less effective over time. Mountain lion attacks have become increasingly alarming in Texas, with numerous incidents occurring in areas where these predators frequently appear. As mountain lion attacks have become more severe, controlled mountain lion hunting policies have been implemented to mitigate the growing threat. These policies allow for regulated hunting, which helps reduce the number of dangerous encounters between mountain lions and the community. The impact of these policies on the community has been significant, as the reduction in attacks has brought a sense of safety to the affected areas. Economically, these policies have also provided relief to farmers who have suffered heavy livestock losses, thereby stabilizing their income. A notable success in this effort has been achieved by Chris Ryan's hunting group, which has been widely recognized for their effectiveness in tracking and safely reducing the mountain lion population. Hunting mountain lions with rifles and hunting dogs has become significantly popular within Chris Ryan's group due to its efficiency and accuracy. This method has resulted in an impressive 95% success rate in controlling the mountain lion population, a crucial achievement in areas where these predators pose a significant risk. To ensure the highest level of safety and coordination, Chris Ryan's team typically consists of 5 to 7 seasoned hunters. This group size allows them to cover more ground while maintaining clear communication, which is crucial in such high-risk hunts. The hunters in Chris Ryan's team rely on large-caliber rifles, such as the .38 Winchester and .36 Springfield, chosen for their reliability and powerful accuracy to swiftly take down a mountain lion. These rifles are particularly effective in the rugged terrain where mountain lions are often found, ensuring that the hunters can act quickly and decisively when they spot a lion. These dogs play a crucial role in the hunting process by using their keen sense of smell to locate mountain lions, even in dense and rugged environments. So, how do you think advanced technology has changed traditional hunting methods when tracking elusive predators like mountain lions? When a mountain lion is detected, the trained hunting dogs in Chris Ryan's team immediately spring into action. These dogs, equipped with GPS collars, begin tracking the mountain lion's scent, barking loudly to alert the hunters to the prey's location. Each dog's collar is linked to a handheld device carried by the hunters, allowing them to accurately track the dog's movements and pinpoint the exact location of the mountain lion. This technology provides hunters with a significant advantage, enabling them to approach their target with high precision and reduce the time spent searching in the wild. When the hunters reach the location where the hunting dogs have cornered the mountain lion, they carefully assess the situation. The safety of the group is paramount, so they consider factors such as terrain, wind direction, and the lion's behavior before preparing to take the shot. When preparing to take the shot, hunters must ensure they have a clear and steady aim. They often target vital areas such as the heart or lungs located in the chest region to ensure a quick and humane takedown. How do you think the collaboration between hunters and hunting dogs affects the success of a mountain lion hunt? In particular, the collaboration between hunters and professional hunting dogs has proven to be highly effective. On average, Chris Ryan's hunting team successfully captures 4 to 8 mountain lions after each hunt. This success rate not only confirms the effectiveness of their strategy, but also highlights the importance of seamless coordination between well-trained dogs and experienced hunters. Do you agree with Chris Ryan's hunting team's strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments section below the video. Canada's ecosystem is facing a serious threat from the dual impact of the destructive emerald ash boar and invasive wild boars. These destructive forces are causing significant damage to forests and agricultural lands, disrupting the natural balance and posing severe environmental challenges. In this video, we will explore the innovative and determined efforts of Canadian farmers as they confront the threat of invasive wild boars head-on. Wild boars begin reproducing with a relatively short gestation period of about 3.5 months, after which a sow can give birth to up to 8 piglets. In their early stages of life, these piglets quickly become active, starting to move around and forage. They start by eating plants, digging up roots, and consuming insects, which causes significant disruption to local vegetation. This activity can lead to serious environmental impacts, particularly around water sources. As they root and forage near lake shores, not only is the soil disturbed, but water sources also become contaminated. Their search for larvae and worms exacerbates the problem, leading to broader ecological impacts. Farmers have developed a strategy to combat the invasion of wild boars by first assessing the size and activity of the herds. This crucial step allows them to set up effective traps, a process that requires skill and experience, as wild boars are highly sensitive and alert to potential dangers. The trapping process involves luring the wild boars with grain, an attractive bait to draw them into the traps. However, capturing these animals is far from simple, as their behavior in the trap can be highly unpredictable and challenging. Wild boars often react with fear and aggression, attempting to escape, which makes controlling their population complex and labor-intensive. To control the rapid increase in the wild boar population, innovative measures are being implemented, including the use of natural predators. One such strategy involves equipping tigers with GPS trackers to monitor and hunt wild boars, leveraging the tiger's natural hunting abilities. This method, combined with the involvement of black bears, has proven to be significantly effective in reducing the wild boar numbers due to the inherent strength and hunting skills of these predators. Additionally, hunters in Georgia have employed helicopters in combination with firearms to tackle the wild boar threat. Let's explore how these hunters use helicopters to hunt wild boars and the impact this method has on controlling the local wild boar population. Helicopters are an essential tool in wildlife management, especially for dealing with nuisance species like wild boars. The use of helicopters in hunting and controlling wild boar populations is facilitated by equipping them with support mechanisms such as machine guns or specialized sniper equipment. These firearms enable hunters to achieve highly accurate shots, bringing down wild boars instantly on the spot. The effectiveness of these firearms not only ensures that the animals experience the least amount of pain possible, but also helps to minimize the number of injured wild boars that could run amok, thereby reducing the risk of safety issues for other animals, humans, and the surrounding environment. The appropriate and effective use of weapons is also a crucial factor in responsibly and sustainably managing wild boar populations. The flexibility and access to difficult areas that helicopters provide make them an efficient choice for these tasks, allowing hunting teams to quickly and safely reach areas with high wild boar densities. Additionally, helicopters assist in monitoring the movement and behavior of wild boars from above, further enhancing the effectiveness of wildlife management campaigns. At the 2,000-acre gum log property, pilots and hunters in helicopters can easily spot wild boars from the air, track their movements, and approach them undetected. The use of helicopters in wildlife control operations provides a significant advantage in quickly accessing large areas and challenging terrains such as forests. Mobility is essential for rapid response in emergency situations, aiming to minimize the damage that wild boars can cause to both farms and the surrounding ecosystems. However, hunting wild boars by helicopter in Georgia also faces significant challenges, particularly related to cost, environmental impact, and legal issues. Helicopter hunting requires substantial financial resources, with rental costs potentially reaching thousands of dollars per hour, not to mention the expense of hiring pilots. From an environmental perspective, this activity can have several negative impacts. The noise from helicopters can disturb wildlife and affect non-target species. Additionally, removing wild boars from the air may leave behind carcasses, which can pollute the environment and attract other predators, potentially leading to ecological imbalances. In pest animal research and management, handling the carcasses of wild boars after they are eliminated is a crucial issue to prevent the spread of disease and minimize negative environmental impacts. These methods require careful consideration of environmental, economic, and public health factors. The choice of an appropriate method depends on factors such as the number of wild boars to be handled, available financial resources, and the severity of the disease threat. What are your thoughts on using helicopters to mitigate the wild boar problem? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. The battle between American farmers and the invasive red crabs is not a picture, but a living reality. Millions of red crabs create a living picture, burying every corner around the house. Are you curious about the origin of this red crab? Let's explore this detail now. Red crabs are an invasive species native to South America and were introduced to Australia in the 1980s. They commonly live in small, moist forests as well as coastal areas and wetlands. Area red crabs include species such as marine red crabs, freshwater red crabs, and mangrove red crabs. This is an animal with a protective shell, with 10 of which 2 are used for hunting and self-defense with sharp eyes facing forward. They assist red crabs in detecting and interacting with the surrounding environment flexibly. Red crabs reproduce by laying eggs in water. Each time they lay eggs, they can give birth to thousands of babies. These female red crabs care for and protect the eggs from predators. After a period of time, the eggs hatch into small larvae, marking a step forward in their development. The government estimates the number of invasive red crabs has reached about 20 million. And they are widely distributed in many parts of Australia. This situation poses many challenges in managing and controlling their spread, requiring the implementation of effective measures to solve the problem and protect native flora and fauna. The red crab, with its strong invasiveness, creates great concern in the community. For Australian farmers, they cause heavy damage to agriculture by destroying crops, damaging dams and canals, affecting farmers' profits and daily lives. Environment red crabs not only limit their presence to agricultural areas, but also invade urban areas and even target sanitation facilities. Their ability to move flexibly poses new challenges for both farmers and municipalities. To minimize the impact of red crabs against risks from urban traffic measures, such as installing warning signs and organizing educational programs, is not only to support drivers, but also a joint effort of the community. Fields to minimize risks from the sudden appearance of red crabs. Farmers came up with a creative solution by building a bridge that is convenient for red crabs to move around. The bridge not only helps them easily cross the road, but also ensures safety for pedestrians. This action is not only an expression of the spirit of conservation, but also shows harmony between humans and wildlife, creating a balanced and harmonious living environment. What do you think about this approach? If you agree, leave the number 1, and if you disagree, leave the number 0 in the comment section below. If you ever wonder where the world's most abundant crabs are, look to the Barents Sea for its rich diversity of marine species during winter. King crabs migrate to shallow waters to reproduce, opening up favorable opportunities for fishermen. Marine life in Alaska, where Alaskan king crabs occur, is incredibly challenging. Before the king crab harvest, fishing boats and their crews often have to go out to sea every 3 to 4 weeks. They face harsh weather conditions and the mysteries of the ocean's depths, making for a challenging adventure. Every year, Alaska fishing fleets participate in the king crab harvest, an important and exciting event. However, the high value of this delicacy sometimes requires fishermen to sacrifice their lives. Every year, fishermen in Alaska face big waves and strong winds, overcoming fierce challenges to exploit a precious seafood source, king crab. The annual king crab harvest in Alaska amounts to 190 million crabs, equivalent to the weight of about 380 adult blue whales. This is not only a significant achievement in the seafood industry, but also a symbol of strength and sustainable harvesting. Players who are experts at catching king crabs use subtle tactics. They fish and use bait placed in steel cages to attract king crabs. Bait is usually made from squid, salmon, shrimp, scallops, and fresh fish meat. Alaskan king crabs, which love to eat fresh food, make attractive targets with these attractive baits. These Alaskan king crabs prove mesmerizing with their allure and enticing aroma of fresh bait. You feel attracted by the beauty and sophistication of the way they are captured. Leave a yes. On the contrary, if they do not impress, you leave a no. Please share your thoughts. Fishermen are artisans who use specialized equipment to maximize harvests. They deploy dozens of different types of bait into the ocean, using professional techniques to attract the attention of king crabs. The ocean hunting scene becomes dramatic and complex, creating an experience full of challenge and excitement. Crab pots, also known as crab traps, are giant wire mesh cage structures used to catch king crabs. They are baited and placed on the ocean floor to attract crabs. These traps typically weigh between 600 and 800 pounds, depending on the size and weight of each king crab fishing vessel. The vessels can be up to 100 feet and carry 200 to 300 traps. Imagine with such a huge number of traps, how many tons of crabs they can catch. This is a huge challenge and a race fishermen face every day, creating a fascinating picture of ocean life and man's magnificent hunt. Another method of harvesting king crabs is to use crab pots or ring nets. Ring nets, as the name suggests, are circular structures with bait placed in the middle. It takes fishermen 10 to 30 minutes to set each trap. But their courage brings in significant income. Millions of tons of Alaskan king crab are harvested from this method. Let's visit one of the largest seafood processing factories in this place, where after the crabs are skillfully caught by fishermen, they are carefully transported to the processing place. Here, the factory goes through a sorting and cleaning process to ensure the highest quality through every step of the selection, processing, and production process. This creates a vivid image of the seafood processing industry and the dedicated work process of those working in this industry. Attractive dishes, such as canned crab and crab sauce, are prepared through every step in this process, all done through an automatic system to ensure maximum safety and hygiene for each step in the production process. When enjoying this crab dish, consumers not only stimulate their taste buds, but also enjoy nutritional benefits. Crab is not only a source of high-quality protein, but also a treasure trove of essential amino acids that support muscle growth and maintenance. It also provides minerals such as iron, calcium, and zinc, which are important for bone health and the ability to boost the immune system. Another unique feature of Alaskan king crab is its high content of omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for heart and brain health. These fats not only help control cholesterol levels, but also provide many health benefits. Important health for the cardiovascular system. Enjoying this dish is not only a taste experience, but also an opportunity to enjoy the diverse nutritional benefits that king crab brings. In 2022, the Alaska king crab harvest reached an impressive figure of $44.5 million, with a total value of up to 43 million pounds. Not only does this act play an important role as a supplier of valuable seafood, but it also makes an indispensable contribution to the unique economies and cultures of these coastal communities. Alaskan king crab is not only an attractive food source, but also a symbol of prosperity and biodiversity in the northern country. To ensure freshness and prevent deterioration during transport, fishermen have perfected the art of creating controlled environments in tanks that are constantly monitored. The water in the tanks is closely monitored to ensure optimal temperatures are maintained, keeping the crabs in good condition and their natural habitat recreated. Using ice is an effective method to maintain the desired temperature and keep the crabs fresh when brought to shore. This not only slows down the crab's metabolism, but also protects their quality throughout the processing process. With income ranging from 3 to 7 USD per pound for small vessels and up to 15 to 20 USD per pound for large vessels, Alaskan king crab fishermen not only achieve impressive numbers, but also is a testament to their extraordinary skills and efforts. They are warriors of the sea, fighting amid huge waves to harvest thousands of king crabs. How do you feel when you see them setting sail? Full of determination and courage. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. And see you again in the next programs.